today, guys, we are working with Evan on how to clean up his muscle ups.
Such a pain.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am at the park today and I'm with my boy Evan.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about Evan. Evan's the man. I met this guy right here in this park. He was doing handstands and he told me he has a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna put that down below. Tell them a little bit about you.
So I started my calisthenics journey around 6 months ago. Met Nikki at Stoner. I thought I was so cool doing handstands. He goes, "Can I use the parallettes?" Bust out a full planche, no warm up. So he's been showing me, man.
So what's your channel called?
YouTube.com/Evan Ranby.
Okay, I'm gonna put that down somewhere right here. Okay,
appreciate you
cool.
guys.
So today, guys, we are working with Evan on how to clean up his muscle ups. So I've seen him at the park. He has like pretty good muscle ups. He could do like 7 or 8 reps. And he always asked me like how to make it cleaner. So we were like, okay, let's just make a YouTube about it and give you guys like some pointers and tips and take his muscle up from where it is today and hopefully make it a little bit cleaner. So let's get into it.
Let's do it, baby.
I think we're gonna start off. Evan's gonna show me his muscle up. I'm gonna get it from a couple different angles and then we can see how we can fix it from there. Cool. All right, guys, so he just tried it. I got a side angle and a front angle. We looked over the footage and we saw a few things that I think if we fix them, we can actually clean his muscle up significantly today. One of them was I saw his arms weren't bending fully. And he tried to finesse me, try to hit me with the line of like, oh bro, genetically, but
as straight as they go.
No, that's not true. I'm like, bro, I've judged rep comps before. Like a lot of people try that line on me. I doubt it. Like maybe a very small percentage of people have that, but come on. So straightening the arms. Number 2 is not bending the knees as much. So he is using a kip. It's minor. Like it's so much better than what he was doing like a month ago.
My knees used to flail like crazy.
He used to swing a lot and like kick his knees like crazy. So he fixed it a little bit. We're gonna fix it some more. We're gonna try to eliminate the knee bend. Like we'll still get a little bit of kipping in there, but we'll try to get the knee bend out of there because that's one thing that makes muscle ups look dirtier than they actually are. And a third thing is I'm just gonna give him a little tip that I use to get that momentum that you would get from a kip without really kipping too much. Yep, let's get into it. So we are gonna address the first problem now, which is his arms. Some of the stuff you're gonna see in this correction is inspired by Chris Heria, so thank you for that. So here's the thing, okay? Here's a misconception in muscle ups, bro. A lot of people think that if you hold yourself back and you don't actually go down as low, it's easier to come up because the distance is shorter, right? But the truth is, when you go all the way down, you actually get to recruit the elasticity of your muscles. Like your muscle, the muscle fiber is like a rubber band. Yeah. And so the deeper you go into your muscle and into that stretch, exactly. He knows what I'm saying. Is like the deeper you go into it, the more you're gonna come up with force. So your muscle is like a rubber band. So you do want to use that to your advantage. So instead of holding yourself back, like go an inch lower and get that elasticity. Okay, so we're gonna work on that. Okay guys, so drill number 1, I put a band down there. Can you see it? Yeah, so that's just gonna be like a little target for you to try to come down to with your feet, okay? What that's gonna do is by going down that low, you're gonna feel your chest stretch and it's gonna wanna, you know what I mean? That's where you're gonna wanna pull and you're gonna get that elastic feeling out of your muscle fibers. So let's give it a try. See that moment? that moment right there is the moment where you're gonna wanna pull and where you're gonna get the most out of your pull. All right, guys, so Evan is about to give that a try. Yes. Nice.
I can even feel it too.
Yeah? Yeah. So he said he can even feel it, and you will. Like, if you guys actually try that out and you try to get down like as low as you can, as locked out as you can, you will feel.
Well, it's like of the pull, you know, and
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Is I thought that like because I'm closer to the bar, I'll be more explosive. But like, because you think that like if you're gonna go farther down, it's gonna be harder to get up.
Yeah.
And I could even feel in that lat pull, like that's the most explosive I've ever felt on like a pull up.
Awesome. So now that we have gotten Evan to the point where he can straighten his arms out completely and he's actually feeling explosive, I want him to try his muscle up the same way he did it with bent knees and everything, but just to try to go as low as possible and see how that feels.
Cool. Yeah,
okay?
let's do it.
Let's give it a try. Nice, bro. Nice. Okay, so clearly the lockout is there. Feels good?
Feels good. Yeah, it felt good.
So here you go, guys. Even if you lock out completely, it's not gonna be harder. Like, don't think, I know it's paradoxical. You think that if you don't lock your arms out, that's gonna be easier to get up because the distance is shorter, but actually you were losing all the elasticity of your muscles. So lock your arms out. Step number 2 is knees. That's the second thing that I see that we need to address. Here's the thing. Yes, like sometimes you have to kip. Like, you're not maybe strong enough to do your muscle up strict, and it's actually better in the long run for your conditioning to use a kip until you don't need to use a kip anymore. Because if you start out strict, is how I started out, you might like put a lot of strain on your body if your body's not conditioned yet for it. So it's not that bad to use a kip, but you need to use a kip that you can eventually clean up. The problem with kipping and bending your knees is that it's really hard to clean up your muscle up and in the long run just make it cleaner if you have the habit of bending your knees. So instead of doing that, what we're gonna work on is kipping, still kipping, but with your legs straight. Because in the long run, you can make that much cleaner, okay? Cool. Okay, so first things first, guys, I'm gonna show you a muscle up with bent knees, then I'm gonna show you a muscle up with straight knees, and then I'm gonna show you how it can get cleaner, okay? Bent knees. Okay, straight knees. Okay, and then you can make it cleaner. So, essentially, if you don't bend your knees, even if you kip with straight legs, you can kip like crazy with straight legs. Eventually, in the long run, as you kip less and less, your legs will already be straight, and so your muscle up will just be clean. You know, you won't really have to eliminate that bend because you won't build the habit of bending too much. So I think for Evan, what we're gonna try to do is get him to kip with his legs straight. If he can't, another strategy is to try to cross your legs because it prevents your knees from bending. But I think if he puts his mind to it and consciously tries to keep his legs straight, he'll be able to do it, okay? Ooh, nice. That was actually really clean. That was actually really clean, bro. Nice.
Oh shit.
So it's getting cleaner, okay? So that was drill number 2, cleaning up the legs. Finally, we're gonna do 1/3 thing, which is, that's, you know, like a little secret thing, but I think if you guys implement it into your muscle ups will get a lot cleaner. And the thing about this 3rd drill is that it uses the 1st and 2nd drill, like everything kind of ties into each other and it makes sense. So essentially, here's the thing, bro. If you're not, so in drill number 1, we worked on your arms. If you're not letting your arms get straight, you're always gonna hold yourself back in a hollow position at the front, okay? So first of all, I hope you guys know what hollow body and hollow back means. If you don't, hollow back is when your back is arched and your chest is sticking out. Hollow body is when your chest is in and your body is concave, okay? When you straighten your arms, you allow your body to go to a hollow back position, which is what you want at that bottom range of motion. On the other end of the spectrum, when you start pulling, to create the distance from the bar and to be able to transition over and muscle up, you want to go into a hollow body position. So that's what a kip is. Essentially, you're just snapping from hollow back to hollow body, but hella exaggerated. If you keep that dynamic in your head, even if your muscle ups get super clean, you just realize that it's always the same thing. At the bottom, you're slightly hollow back, and then you snap to a hollow body. That's always gonna give you that kipping sensation. And then even if it looks like you're not kipping at all, you'll be getting a little bit of that explosivity to get on top of the bar. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So hollow back is down here, and then hollow body. See that? Hollow back, hollow body. That is essentially what a kip is, bro. But to make it look slight, hollow back, hollow body. So if you practice hollow back, snap to hollow body, it's gonna clean up your muscle up a lot.
So it goes like this?
Yeah, hollow back, exactly. Exactly. Consciously try to rely more on the strength of your pull instead of the strength of your kip, because the more you think that the kip is what's getting you up, the more you're gonna use your kip. So we're gonna try to minimize that, okay? What Evan's gonna try to do now is he's gonna try to lock out completely, and then he's gonna try to snap from that hollow back position at the bottom when he's completely locked out to that hollow body position as he starts to pull. He can put a little kip in with straight legs, but essentially he's gonna take the 3 drills we did and put them together, okay? And we're gonna see what the end result looks like. All right, bro. Focus, bro. Tighten up. You got this. Yes. Yes, bro. Way cleaner. Way cleaner. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yes.